and welcome back to White Lines Football. Lewis again here today, back for the next video in the Gillingham 2017-2018 season. Now today we have a break from league action as we take on Leyton Orient at home in the first round of the FA Cup. We don't have the best record in the competition. I don't think we've got through to the second round in the last 5 years actually, which obviously isn't great. A couple of defeats to non-league opposition in there, especially Brackley Town, losing to them twice. And yeah, today we take on Leyton Orient. So Leyton Orient are in non-league as well, but in the last few years or so they've just gone down the leagues and obviously had ownership problems. They were moments away almost from reaching the championship through the League One playoff final where they lost to Rotherham. Obviously Alex Ravel with a brilliant goal there, but yeah, we know they're no pushovers. They're not doing great in the National League, but they're a good side. They've got some good experienced players in there. I haven't actually seen their lineup yet, but I know they've got the likes of David Mooney, ex-Gills player Charlie Lee, so there's no doubt they've got a bit of quality about them. And Steve Lovell came out in the week and he said that, you know, there aren't going to be too many changes to the Gillingham side. It's done so well recently. Obviously 2 wins and a draw and a loss out of Lovell's first 4 games in charge on an interim basis, which we're hoping will become permanent soon. But it's not a bad result, and hopefully we can get into the second round today. The Gillingham team is in, if I can remember off the top of my head. There's been a couple of changes. Holy stays in goal, and then we've got Claire at right back, Zakwani and Amer at centre backs. Conor Ogilvie at left back comes with Bradley Garmston, who tweaked a muscle, I think, against Rotherham when he came off at half time. Billy Bingham is out as well. He probably needs a rest or something because he's always injured, but yeah, hopefully it won't be too much of a miss. So we've got Mark Byrne and Jake Hesentara in midfield. On one wing we've got Josh Parker, on the other wing we've got Lee Martin, and then Tom Eves and Elliot List up front. So I'm relieved not to see Connor Wilkinson after he's had a little bit of praise for what he's been doing in some friendlies. I think 5 goals in 2 games, but you know, he did that at the start of the season friendlies as well. But it seems like Lovell's giving him a little bit of a kick up the arse, if anything. Sort of told him to run around a bit more, that he's got the quality. And obviously Wilkinson's been dropped recently. I haven't seen much of him in the last few games because of that, which is good to see because I thought he had a lot of talent, and I'm still in no doubt that he does, but he isn't really running for the team, and that's not what we want to see at all. So he's on the bench. Good to see Nolan Bow back on the bench as well. Got the likes of Wagstaff, Chapman, Condell, O'Neill, and then Arnold make up the rest of the bench. So yeah, I'm meant to be going with Lewis, but he went out last night in Canterbury, obviously where we're at university, and he lives down there, so I don't know if he got the train back last night. He hasn't replied to me all morning, and it's now 2:15, so I don't know if he's coming, but if not, I'll be on my own. But you know, we love the football, so it's not too bad. It's not a season ticket game today, so I won't be in the usual seat. Going to be in a different seat today. I'm not sure what it is yet because I haven't actually got my ticket, but hopefully it will be in the Rain and Men. Hopefully we'll see a good game of football. So we're heading to the stadium now. Admittedly a little bit later than I'd like to have been, but you know, we're still going to make it in time. Hopefully we won't have to queue too much for tickets. And yeah, we'll see you inside the stadium. Come on you Gills, let's get into the second round. So we're in the ground alone. A friend didn't turn up, which is great, but you know, don't mind going alone. So yeah, it's kind of a new film in the middle of the Rain and Men, literally, basically dead in the middle, right behind the goal. So yeah, it should be a good game. The team's been out warming up, not long to kick off now. Sort of a chilled feeling about it because it doesn't really matter too much. It's not the league, it won't affect our form, a chance of staying up, etc. But it'll be good to get the win, so looking forward to the day. Players are coming out soon, about 5 minutes to kick off now. I didn't actually give a prediction at the time, so I'm going to go with 2-0 Gills, comfortable win, but nothing flashy. Leyton Orient fans are here in good numbers. It's not too far, I've been there before, Brisbane Road. And yeah, credit to them, they're clutching through a lot, but hopefully we do get the job done today. thing to note so far, Gills line up with a 4-2-3-1. List and Parker lead the flank. Martin playing behind Eves. Holy with a bit of fancy footwork early on. Sort of fake shot at the attacker. Plays the ball across goal, which is a bit risky, but Gills maintained the ball. We're only a couple of minutes in, so we're just getting going now. Gills pressed a lot, but it's been a bit of a nervy start. Like I say, Holy's had to come out and clear cut a couple of times. Leyton Orient not looking too bad. Both teams sort of looking to go long early on, honestly. Gills and Eves up front. Orient have Mooney up front, he's also quite good in the air, so yeah. It's a bit of a scrappy game so far, but again, only about 5 minutes gone. First shot of the game as Claire weaves his way through, shows really good skill to do so. And he's on the deck now actually because of it, but yeah, he runs through, feeds through Parker, and Parker has the shot away, but it's easy for the goalkeeper. But yeah, Claire playing right back today, he's down at the minute, but originally attacking midfielder, and I really do feel like he's wasted at right back. Surely you've got to find a place for him further up in the team. Holy's been playing very much like a sweeper keeper earlier, and he's come out at least 4 times, like I think of already. He's come out again, he's collided with the Orient player in the moment, and he's just done a poor kick down. He does a few, but that could be down because he's just like sort of crouched down injured, and hopefully he can run it off. But yeah, he's coming out quite a lot today. It's Parker this time with a bit of skill, as he has a good nutmeg on the left. He breaks through, plays the ball through to Eves, who shoots straight at the keeper. That's a good chance there. It's 1-0 Gills, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see the goal, I was on my phone, it's really awkward, but I saw it as the ball went in because someone shouted. It's close to Parker with a header. It's his 3rd goal in 2 games, found a good bit for him. 1-0 Gills, and yeah, hopefully carry on now. Ogilvy gets down the left, and it's a right-footed cross in towards Tyler. He is absolutely clotheslined by the defender, but can't get into the cross, and the ball goes out of play. Gillingham very much on top, moving the ball around nicely. A few flicks from List, Claire, Martin in particular. Yeah, should be a comfortable victory. About 30 minutes gone. List gets played through down the right, and he flashes the ball across goal. Doesn't get a touch on it, he doesn't manage to creep in. Very, very good start from him as well. A very deep free kick from Martin after a stupid foul from the Leyton Orient defender. It's right to the back post, and Parker gets holding it again, but he does rise the highest, but the ball goes over. Gillingham creating a lot this half, doing really well, especially down the right there. I'm excited to see him shoot towards us the second half. Tyler plays an absolutely excellent ball towards List, who uses his pace well, gets over for the goalkeeper, and he's taken out. Goalkeeper receives a yellow card, but the free kick right on the edge of the box there. Not a very good goalkeeper, but brilliant for both Tyler and List. Tyler takes the free kick, but it's very, very short to Amar, who blasts it. It takes a massive deflection, keeps it in no man's land, but he didn't have a chance to be fair. And it looks like it was headed off the line, but it's probably a bit further out. But yeah, Amar comes close from the free kick. Gills playing really, really well with Martin, then Tyler and List. And List gets absolutely taken out. The referee doesn't give anything. Of course, it's like the Lorenzo can't really see, but that looks stone wall to me. Half time then at Priestfield, and it's a good half from the Gills. They lead 1-0 for courtesy of Josh Parker's goal, and yeah, he must have done really well setting up in the 4-2-3-1. List, Martin in particular have been really, really good, showing a bit of flair. Claire right back as well, probably wasted there. Oh mate, Holy's not had much to do, but all he has had to do, he's done well. Zakwani and Amar as well, and then Ogilvy, just usual Ogilvy, pretty average to be honest, making the odd error, but he's done okay as well. Byrne has tight control in the midfield well, and yeah, Martin and Eves also playing very well. So yeah, Leyton are not offered much. I expect Gills to do a little more second half, probably get the goal to see us out of sight really. Got a few options for a few of the young lads on the bench. Yeah, currently at half time, Gillingham 1, Leyton Orient 0. First chance second half falls to Leyton Orient as the cross comes in. I didn't quite see who it was, but the striker absolutely blazes the ball way wide and over. So yeah, one change for them at the break, no change for Gills. Hopefully we can crack on and win this game. Orient enjoying a fair amount of possession early on, catching Gills in the counter, they just get a cross in, they waste the pass, and then Holy comes out to claim that cross very, very well. So yeah, Gills broke through a couple of times, easily run it out. Hopefully we can get that second goal and kill off the game. Sorry about that lighting. Gills made their first change 55 minutes in as Elliot List goes off and Scott Wagstaff comes on. It should probably be a straight swap on the right midfield there. Gillingham on the counter now, but Leyton Orient enjoying a fair bit of the ball. We don't want to sit back. They may be a conference team, but I'm sure they can still play football. They're footballers for a reason, so I think we can get that second goal and actually come forward a bit because we really don't want to be sitting back. And a less than impressive start to the second half from Gillingham. Leyton Orient getting on the ball. Gillingham allowing an awful lot of time until he gets done well to save there, but surprised by this because they're in the National League and they're 19th. Thomas Holy's just pulled out to absolute blinders, one from a long shot, one from a header from a corner. You can hear the flag shouting his name now. Leyton Orient are absolutely dominating right now. This is really not good to watch. I'm puzzled. I think I've just seen Conor Ogilvy drive forward properly for the first time in my life. He sort of knocks it past the defender, runs onto it, gets across it, gets deflected, hits him again and then goes out for the goal kick, which you know, it's not ideal, but it's unlucky. You can't really choose that. But it's more the same story. 70 minutes gone, Orient driving us back now. I don't know if it's tactical or if this is what the players are doing, but not the most appealing style of football, especially considering the opposition. 2-0, it's Tommy, simple long ball forward from Ogilvie. Eves is absolutely fouled, the defender is all over him. The referee plays advantage, Eves gets the ball and hammers it home. It's a good finish from him, 2-0. It's been a poor second half, but that'll see the result turn our way. 2-0, about 15 minutes left. Gills make a change right after the goals. Eves goes off and Conor Wilkinson comes on. First we've seen of him since Lovell apparently gave him a kick up the arse, so we'll see if he fancies running around today. Orient have got a goal back of 78 minutes and it's James Leyton who's got the goal. Luke O'Neill's also just come off for Conor Ogilvie and yeah, it's a bit of piss poor defender from the Gills. I don't know if it was a touch or what, but the free kick comes in and then the ball just trickles in, but it's not great. And now, obviously, we've got to try and hold out the game for the last 15 minutes. A few handbags between Wilkinson and a couple of Leyton Orient players. 2 Leyton Orient players have just gone into the book. Wilkinson has also gone into the book. Challenges flying in everywhere now. O'Neill's just gone down after a very, very nasty challenge. It's only a yellow, but it's getting a bit feisty now. Martin takes a free kick quickly to Hesitaler on the left. Cuts it to his right, delivers a deep, deep cross. It's on the volley. It's headed off the line. Gills on the corner now. 7 minutes remaining. And yeah, we might need the next goal, but it's going to be an interesting end to the game, whatever happens. Fouls flying around now. There's yellow cards as well. I think there's 4 Orient yellows and 1 Gills yellow in the last 10 minutes or so. That's the Orient number 3 is booked for swiping out Wagstaff trying to break forward. Gills have got the ball in the corner now. We're into the sort of 5 somehow added minutes. Jake Hesitaler, man of the match. Very well deserved from him. He'd been man of the match as well. But yeah, hopefully now Gills should see the game out in the corner. But you know, it's 5 minutes left, we'll see. Earlier has been sent off for pulling Wilkinson back when he's throwing on goal. It's a second yellow because he's booked earlier, but Gills have a free kick in good position. Will they shoot? Who knows, but yeah, we should see this game out now. We'll go to 10 men. On rare. Yeah. Into the second round. We'll take that. It's freezing. From the game, this is Lewis. He was meant to be coming to the game with me, but you know, sleep till 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. It's a good time to sleep till
in Canterbury. So yeah,
up the Gills.
He didn't make it, but Gillingham did get the win. And although it wasn't the prettiest of displays, I'm just going to cut you out now. You're part of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, although it wasn't the prettiest of displays, he got the job done. First half was alright. Standouts are probably List, Parker and Claire. I said before, Claire's wasted a right back, I think he is, but it looks like he's going to have a bit of a run there. But yeah, second half, for some reason we sat back, but Eves got the goal, and then Leyton Orient obviously got one as well. There weren't many standouts from that, but my man of the match overall was probably Jake Hesitaler, who got out of the game as well. He's really, really good, and he's come into form very, very clearly recently. That doesn't make sense, but there we go. Also, I don't know if it's tactical, but Lovell chose to do that. We got the win, so I suppose that's another win for Lovell. 3 wins and 5 now, and a draw against league leaders Wigan in that as well. And then the anomaly, the loss against Northampton. But yeah, they had the red card as well, which was coming. There were tackles and challenges flying everywhere. Wilkinson actually did fancy running a bit, so hopefully that kick up the arse from Lovell has done him some good. And maybe if he gets a chance, he might be able to nick a goal or two, get his first proper goal for Gills. So overall into the next round, back to league football next week, which should be good. And yeah, got the win, 2-1. So if you did enjoy it, please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, follow everything in the description. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.